Jalen Milroe will be seen as the best quarterback out of this NFL draft in 3 years. That's tilting the shoulder back there. That's swinging for the fences there. Milroe, I warmed up to. I also just think Cam Ward will be that guy in this class. That's where I'm putting all my chips behind. But there's that 1% chance with Milroe. And I understand that he is a freak athlete. He has an incredible arm. It's just there's a lot of work that needs to be done to get him to be an NFL quarterback. It's why I've kind of compared him to Cordell Stewart as like a Zoomer Cordell Stewart, that use him as a package play guy early in his career, and hopefully you develop into something as a quarterback. But it's an interesting tool set. He got invited to Green Bay for a reason too. I'll say that. So obviously some teams like him. I'm seeing some drums are beating about Jalen Milroe right now. But what'd you think of him? What was kind of your one-liner on Milroe?
Oh, I thought my first thought was like, man, this guy must not like this quarterback class at all. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I like Cam Ward for sure. That's wild. That's a wild take. Yeah, right. Because to Milroe, I was literally arguing with someone yesterday on the phone, like, yeah, being nice. Like, I can see taking Milroe on day 2. I actually can. Round 3 to be specific.
I'd probably take him
because someone's going to look at that and say, "Holy crap! Like we could have a real weapon at some points in the field while maybe we try and figure out some more, a way for him to become a more proficient passer in the NFL." Because I really do understand where the Jalen Milroe fans are coming from, because there are very few quarterbacks that are that fast, very few in the history of the league who can run, like when he's on a designed run, can really exploit a defense and hit the second level and hit the jets and make guys miss. He's got some serious arm strength. I mean, you watch some of those deep throws that he can uncork when it's all working and it's on a dime. Like, I can see, like, if you were just to watch some of his best plays, oh yeah, this is one of the best players in the draft. But there's so much in between all that where you're just like, oh man, you're missing like the easy ones, and then you hit the hard ones, and you're scrambling aimlessly, but then we hit you on a quarterback keeper up the middle, you run 50 yards for a touchdown. It's kind of all over the place. But someone's gonna look at the athleticism and say, if I can just point you in the right direction, you might be able to score some touchdowns for us, and that can get you drafted top 100 at least. But best quarterback in the class, no.
Yeah, what's helping Milroe too is they interviewed really well. I said this on the quarterback show with Dane. I had 3 different people at the combine stop me mid-sentence, probably me mid-sentence because I don't shut up, and just said, hey, you know who really was impressive? And I was expecting like all these names. They're like, Jalen Milroe. Man, what a great kid. He's so smart. And I was like, man, everyone just keeps bringing this up. And then I see his stock kind of just keep going and going and going. I'm like, all right. So I see what's happening here. It's just a disconnect for me. There's guys, I would consider myself like this a little bit too when I was a quarterback. I'm great on the whiteboard. And once stuff started flying though, hold on to your hat, whether I was able to progress and see through the muck and figure it all out. And that's the thing with Milroe, was that he was improved in the first half of the year. And I was like, okay, you're actually progressing a lot better. You're working through things. Second half of the year, he reverted to his worst habits. He's very one and done with his reads. If stuff unfolds coverage wise, he's not expecting. You don't know where the ball is going to go. You don't know what his answer is going to be. You don't know what he decides. Is he going to take a sack? Is he going to create? Is he going to throw into coverage? So he has a lot of work to go, or a lot of work to do to even be viable. And on top of it, just some awareness stuff that cropped up with him. Like I couldn't find a way to track this anywhere. I scoured the internet, but I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback throw past the line of scrimmage where he was past the line of scrimmage more than Jalen Milroe did in college, because I can recall at least 4 times. Bortles had a bunch of those
with the Jaguars. He did.
With the Jags, he had a couple. Yeah. He did it with the Jags. I remember one vividly. Yeah, Milroe, man, he had at least 4, and I would venture he had 6 if I would. But that was, and again, that's just like a little note I have. But it's like, most quarterbacks, you never see it do it ever. So when you see a quarterback do it not only once, but like a half dozen times in just a year and a half viewing them, it's like, okay, what's going on here? So that just kind of speaks to like how far he has to go. He won the academic Heisman on top of everything too. So I'm not questioning his work ethic. I'm not questioning whether he can learn these things, but what his film shows right now is that he has a long ways to go. So someone's going to fall in love with him because just that skill set, man. It's such a good athlete. And especially when you look at the rest of the class, it's like, oh, might as well take a chance on this guy as opposed to X, Y, or Z.